They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando, everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score, so I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward spot.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside, Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. Back to Lowry. Outside, Hero. Offline with his 3. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Lowry looking around. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Caruso against Hero. Outside, Levine. There's Ball with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And it's DeRozan missing. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Vucevic, a screen on Martin. DeRozan. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Now, here's Ball. A wide open look here for Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Hero against Caruso. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Ball. For 3, Levine. They get it again. Vucevic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Here's Butler. And another basket for Miami.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
All right, defense, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
For the Heat. Ryan is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Richardson in for Kyle Lowry. .146 left in the first quarter. Here's Craig. That's in there. Carter with the assist. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's Richardson. Following the three-point basket by Chicago.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hero against Carter. No good that time. Great D that time from Hero. Robinson kicks to Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. Outside for Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Drummond. Miami grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Hero against Carter. Hero passes to Richardson. Shoots. And that one hits back iron. Bulls trail by 5. They get a hand on it. Outside, Hero. And Bryant kicks to Richardson. No good from outside. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
8. Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And that one's good. Love.
Good job to stay patient and let the play develop. Lowry is very strong in that regard.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Now here's Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is where Vooch is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
White against Lowry. Butler from outside. He can't hit that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Levine against Butler. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound, Love. The Heat leading by 5. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Butler kicks to Robinson. Back to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Kevin Love. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in. The kick outside to Butler. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
I love it. Got the basketball, used to pick a high percentage shot for Jimmy Butler off pick and roll plays.
DeRozan scanning the floor. In transition, here comes Miami. Adebayo's running. Now refines Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Caruso. The pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Butler against Levine. Vucevic a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Butler. Lowry against Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Alex Caruso. Now, here's Craig. Here's Drummond. Can't hit from in close. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Bryant. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Hero's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Tyler Hero.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
And Bryant kicks to Martin. Outside Hero. Martin with the screen for Hero. 5 on the clock. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Hero. Martin's got his second bucket tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Andre Drummond. 2.
throw, good. Drummond.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Lonzo Ball.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls, and the Bulls making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Outside, Martin. Bryant with a screen on Craig. Three-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped, but I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim, so we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, they should be considered the favorites in that one. But they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. That's when they get in trouble.
Don't want to fall into a trap game.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Miami Heat.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Alex Caruso. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Here's LaVine after Tyler Hero's bucket, and stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. Vucevic, and Adebayo sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's deflected. Here's Butler, drives to the hoop, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Caruso, the pass to ball. Outside DeRozan. Fader on the way. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him. How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Now here's Butler. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Caruso. DeRozan in the corner. That one's off, still out of sync. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great team. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Heat. 4th, the Bulls.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
Ball, no good. Miami's on 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Butler finds Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Ring shot on the way. And the shot is long. Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Stolen by Martin. Caruso against Hero. Lowry passes to Butler. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go on.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And let's take a look at Kyle Lowry's numbers. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Miami with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Robinson misses. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And a deep 3 from Lowry. Chicago grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Miami's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Craig with a screen on Robinson. Dosunmu, the pass to White. His three-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. No good on the three. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams in the post. Kicks it to Drummond. Good on the 13-footer.
I like it. The form looking pretty good there on Drummond's mid-range jumper.
Lowry from outside. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's the Miami Heat in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Thomas Bryant. Richardson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Richardson.
Heat foul. Jaquez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter against Bledsoe. Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Here's Jaquez from the top of the key. Carter against Bledsoe. Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond. The shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's the drive. Jaquez with the bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Bulls shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Miami Heat here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Richardson. Here's Jaquez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Bryant. Richardson kicks to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jaquez. Rebound by the Bulls.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And he makes the first. And the media is able to vote on awards like All-Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Now here is Carter. Inside. Here's Drummond, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health.
Shooting for Chicago.
It's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
And here's Carter after Tyler Hero hitting the 3. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero passes to Highsmith. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Heat.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Craig after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Good ball movement here by Miami.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls.
From undrafted to a vital role player, Duncan Robinson has become one of the game's most lethal three-point shooters.
Now, here's DeRozan. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Deep two from Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Now, here's ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.